Twitter.com/I am Leatherface, the famous wrestler, one of the most famous wrestlers, say in the top 20 usually, that folks have grown up watching. And he's also been in a lot of TV movies and a lot of major films. He's a very successful actor in his own right. He's on with us, and I appreciate him coming on until 5 after next hour. He got a DHS visit where they walked right into his house, past his girlfriend, because he burned some toast, and the front door was open. He was in the back door with his garden. He'll tell you the story. With two guys in black fatigues with their hands on their hips, with a big guy in a suit, asking him about Alex Jones and other things. And this has happened to other people, but they never want me to talk about it. And this is just meant to be a message to me. Well, I mean, I'm right here, FBI, Secret Service, ATF, state police. I mean, you've been here before. All I'm doing is trying to not have a civil war and have freedom and not get cops killed. So I'm blamed because I want to stop the civil war that's going to kill hundreds of thousands of you and hundreds of thousands of citizens. Because I'm trying to stop it, I'm blamed with it. Anybody that listens to this show or anybody that spies on it knows the truth. And if you want to sign on with George Soros and the New World Order, go ahead. I've made my decision which side I'm on in history, and so has Telly Blackwood. Telly, thank you so much for coming on, sir, today. Tell us what happened to you yesterday, please, sir.
Greetings, the evil Dr. Jones. As of yesterday, waking up and enjoying my little morning in the garden out here, it was pretty smoky in the house. We had both doors open, and I guess at some point in time, probably around 9:30, two men, some fatigued, and that bigger guy in the suit came to the door and asked my girlfriend to sit on the couch there. This Telly Blackwood here, and she kind of said yes, but it was really easy to see me out through the back door there from the front, sitting on the ground there digging. And they pretty much just invited themselves in right away, and she didn't say, yeah, come on in. She just said yes, kind of looked back where I was.
And you were engaging in a primitive, pro-human activity of agriculture. That probably freaked him out right there, because that's a sign of, gardening's a sign of, I'm serious, it's a sign of evil to them. Go ahead.
It's all organics, too, so I mean,
whoa.
Sure, probably just melt them. Oh, yes, that's a crime. Anyways, they make their way back out here, then I'm kind of, my back's turned to the door, and I'm not really expecting this, and all of a sudden I turn back, and there's three guys right behind me, so, you know, my big old self.
And Telly, speak up a little bit. Speak up a little.
Okay. I hop back as soon as I notice these guys come up behind me, and he immediately flips out a badge real quick. I see it's the DHS, symbol, whatever. He does it real fast and flips it. He's all, Mr. Blackwood. That's the questions for you.
And I would say, what's your name? Let me have your card. Where's your warrant? What are you doing in my house? I'm not saying you're wrong. I understand they snuck up on you. That's why they do that.
Yeah. Then the thing is, the last questions for you. You currently own any firearms and are any kind of antidepressant drugs, and your name is Xanax and a couple other things. So I'm just sitting here like, what the hell are these guys? What is this? And the thing is, so instead of answering those questions, I asked them simply, okay, my question for you, do you have a warrant or a reason why you're here? And I'm just kind of totally confused, and he started blurring out some kind of code with a number and a letter at the end of it, and I have a right to investigate and talk to you and be here, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, no, they have a right to come knock on your door and try to talk to you. You have no responsibility to talk to them.
Yeah. Well,
but he should not have walked into your house. I would file a trespass complaint on record.
So I asked him, I'm like, well, do you have a warrant, or just, who let you in? Then he just kept mumbo-jumbo, and he went ahead and ignored my question and asked me, what is your affiliation with Alex Jones? And he named a couple other names real fast. I think the third name was Lewis or something like that. I didn't recognize any of the names. So I said, well, I'm a filmmaker. I do some little things with them here and there. I'm a patriot. I mirror, their articles, and I'm into real journalism. That was pretty much it. And at that time, my girlfriend poked her head out the door, and I told them, you guys got to leave, and this is the end of it, And they pretty much told her, as soon as I said record them, they pretty much told her, pointer, you cannot record us.
By the way, on your own property, total First Amendment, and if it's in public, you can film. So they try to tell her, don't film us.
Oh, there's no touching of the First Amendment, Alex. But anyways, so I told her, yes, film anyway, it's a private property. And so immediately right then, she was already kind of shaken up, like, what in the world is going on here? So right then, he just kind of looked at us. We'll be watching you, Mr. Blackwood. Then they walk out with these two big snarling thugs in the fatigues. And so then they kind of stormed their way out. And I'm just, I hadn't heard a phone. I just try to run in and get the GoPro cam and run out there and try to get a shot as they leave. But I was just couldn't make it out there fast enough.
I mean, these guys are dressed up to play Army, and they really want a war with us. I mean, I don't know. If they show up with two guys in black fatigues, I'm just going to start laughing at them. Like, give me a break, man.
Well, I honestly thought
go join the Army and fight Al-Qaeda that works for you. Literally. I mean, these people work for a government that runs Al-Qaeda. This is not our government. This is a group of collaborators. Even if they're not bad people, they work for an occupational, literal Vichy French operation.
I'm just really, it's really confusing and really scary that they would just, come in and do what they did.
Well, stay there, Telly Blackwood. I want to hear from you, actor, professional wrestler, and journalist, about this statement about we're watching you. Yeah, we know we're not in a free country.
This hour of GCN programming proudly sponsored by BlockItPocket.com. You're aware of cell phone and wireless health and privacy concerns, right? BlockItPocket.com's the source for all your wireless health and privacy answers. BlockItPocket.com.
Hi, Ted Anderson with Midas Resources. Is it time to convert paper 401ks and IRAs to solid gold and silver yet? Get our 10 Reasons book free. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
The best free fuel stoves on the market for disasters and survival are Silverfire. Its Clean Cook stove technology allows you to pasteurize emergency drinking water, cook a meal, or sanitize your cookware with just twigs. A U.S. veteran-owned company, Silverfire's mission is emergency and recreation cooking products. Made of quality stainless steel, Silverfire's wide line of indoor and outdoor models range from solo backpack models to large family units. Cook cleanly and for free. Get yours today at silverfire.us. That's silverfire.us.
Hi, folks. Alex Jones here with some important information. I want to tell you about Matt Redhawk and his team of patriots over at My Patriot Supply. Several years ago, Matt was sitting in his two-bedroom apartment, frustrated with the direction this country was headed and the charlatans willing to sell us out for a quick buck. Deciding to take action, a company run by patriots for patriots was born. My Patriot Supply has never taken a loan or accepted outside funding. They now operate 2 distribution facilities and employ over 50 hardworking American men and women. It is rare to find companies who practice what they preach. And that's why I stock my pantry with high-quality storable foods from My Patriot Supply. Go to mypatriotsupply.com/Alex today for special offers on emergency food storage, or call their preparedness specialist at 866-229-0927. That's 866-229-0927. Do business with someone who shares your values. mypatriotsupply.com/Alex.
From hackers and identity thieves to government spies, your online privacy has never been more at risk. Go to UnseenNow.com and learn how their unparalleled encryption tools can keep your communications totally secure. UnseenNow.com offers email, chat, voice and video calling, and cloud storage all for free. It's never been more important to lock down your digital life, and now you can. Stop Big Brother in his tracks. Learn how at UnseenNow.com.
You've talked about it for a while. Now it's time to get your family the emergency readiness pack it deserves. And there's one site to turn to, TopPackGear.com. From large to small, you'll find kits for every purpose, and all of them can be customized by you. TopPackGear.com offers the best pre-built packs the internet has to offer, assembled using only high-quality products vetted by pros and chosen for the best balance of quality and value. Prepare, endure, prevail with TopPackGear.com.
We got Telly Blackwood, who's been a professional wrestler, Hollywood, TV actor. He's going full-time journalist now for his family. He was just telling me during the break for his son, I think he was saying. So that's what it comes down to, is just dropping everything to fight tyranny. And that's what it takes. See the long list of TV shows he's been on, movies, you name it. Very successful guy, dropping it all. He just told me to fight the New World Order, because that's all there is. There's no future if these people win. They're going to shut everything down. That's their goal. It's called Agenda 21, Cloward and Piven. The food babes popping in with a really exciting new initiative to try to clean up the food supply. And we have a famous comic book writer who's featuring some of my work, and Drudge carried it last week. And she writes about the archetype of the Joker. Why is it associated with so many senseless killings? It ties into all this and more. But before I go any further, we already have the lowest price on the best gravity-fed filters that cut out the glyphosates, the fluoride, and hundreds of other compounds at InfoWarsStore.com. We're the biggest dealer in the world. We have the lowest price, 10% off, promo code WATER. The entire ProPure family of stainless steel filters and their plastic BPA-free pitchers. Well, now you get 10% off, which is huge. It's already the lowest price, and a free $29.95 value stand for all of the units. Okay, folks, so you can get the ProPure stainless steel stand free with all the units when you order it, normally $29.95. That special is now running at InfoWarsStore.com. InfoWarsStore.com. And that purchase helps you get high-quality filtration system and support just totally committed information warfare kamikaze journalist. I mean, that peaceful kamikaze. We are just going in. We're not stopping. We're committed. Balls to the walls. We're not stopping. This is it. We're committed. We're going all the way. It's done. It feels good. Dauntless, he lifted the slug horn to his lips and blew. Child Roland, the Dark Tower came. I want to read one more piece of poetry, and then we're going to go back to our guest. But you can also get the InfoWars Life Survival Shield, Super X2 Nascent Iodine, or the classic Nascent Iodine Survival Shield. Both are proprietary. It's done amazing things for me and my stamina, my vitality. It's unbelievably good. There's no other iodine like these two iodine systems that we have. InfoWarsLife.com. See which one is best for you. Or 888-253-3139. Nobody's got it from the deep earth crystals like we do. Find out why that's so important at InfoWarsLife.com. Okay, you can also check out other great supplements at InfoWarsHealth.com. Evictus, out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole. I think whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. If the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Because that's what MSNBC said, is I'm unbowed. That's right. Until the end. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade. And yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. William Ernest Henley. Go ahead, take us out to break. Tell us about your new journalistic endeavors. And what was it like when they looked at you and said, "We're watching you"? Well, you know what? We're watching you in Fast and Furious. We're watching you legalize all the illegals. We're watching you attack Russia for no reason. We're watching you commit crimes, buddy. We're not the bad guys. Stop making us feel like we're guilty and that you're the good guy. You're the bad guy. Go ahead, Telly.
Well, when they said that, like I said, it wasn't the first time I've heard that before, so it wasn't that much of a shocker. I mean, they're watching me. Yeah, okay, so you guys really have no lives. So other things you could be doing. But yeah, we're watching them too. I don't think they realize that. I don't know. I mean,
now you describe these guys in black commando outfits with their hands. You said they were snarling at you. I want to hear about that and the new media endeavors you're involved with. Straight ahead, you'll have the floor. Stay with us.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
A chemical spill contaminating the water supply in 9 West Virginia counties.
This year alone, over 300,000 people in West Virginia had their drinking water contaminated.
What are the health effects of having these drugs in our drinking water?
It's forced medical treatment without the consent of residents.
My friends, water filtration is one of the most basic actions you can take to protect you and your family from the harmful toxins and heavy metals in your tap water.
On average, the county says it sprays with the glyphosate at least once a week.
Few filters cut out the glyphosates that is found in water supplies worldwide. Remove pesticides, herbicides, chloramines, hydrofluorosilicic acid, sodium hexafluorosilicate.
Fluoride, it is in tea, it's in coffee, it's in water, it's in bread, it's in toothpaste.
It is our responsibility to protect our families. The establishment's not going to do it. It's time to take action. It's time to filter our water. Visit InfoWarsStore.com and use promo code WATER to get 10% off their entire family of incredible products. Or call toll-free 888-253-3139.